13 thriller recommendations that will make you feel claustrophobic, trapped, and terrified. The father in this family is very controlling, and he keeps his family isolated on this canal boat that he will move farther and farther from civilization whenever he deems fit. This boat is tiny, and they are trapped in it with a monster. This woman's husband calls her Jane, but that is not her real name. They live in a very small cottage, isolated from civilization. He keeps tabs on her every movement with cameras. She is desperate to escape, but has gone so long with no ability to do so. A dad is camping with his daughters, and they find refuge in a winter storm. They think they found the perfect sanctuary with this cabin and this woman who lives there, but it is just the start of a living nightmare. Imagine you're on a small luxury cruise ship. This should be the break in your journalism career, but you witness somebody get pushed overboard. And when you raise the alarm bells, they tell you everybody on the ship's accounted for, and you must have just been seeing something. You're now trapped with them on a boat with no Wi-Fi. You know the killer's on board with you, and nobody believes you. Imagine you're trapped on a small yacht with your sister who you thought you were going to be reconnecting with, and it turns out you are there with her very terrifying cult. You and your bestie are on the road after going to a party, and there is a car that is starting to tail you and making you nervous, and all of a sudden they are trying to run you off the road. This is on like page 2, I might add. This book is insane. If you have a fear of being chased, maybe skip this one. This man gets an opportunity to beta test a fully automated smart home. He gets to live there in luxury for a period of time. It seems so idyllic until that smart home starts to make its own decisions, essentially trapping him inside. It is insane. Imagine you're a diver in a hyperbaric chamber and one of just the few people with you is killed. Somebody had to do it. It was not a natural incident, and you cannot raise to the surface very quickly or else you would die. So you are stuck for days, raising to the surface slowly as the killer picks people off one by one. Imagine you're on a transatlantic cruise ship with your boyfriend. You go to sleep thinking everything's normal, but you wake up and he's not in bed next to you and nobody else is on the ship. The ship is still cruising straight ahead into the Atlantic, but nobody is on board. You're trapped, you can't communicate with anyone from land, and you cannot access the food. You're stuck on a plane that's hijacked. The pilot was blackmailed. The only way his family will live is if he crashes the plane, killing everybody on board. This plane crashes into the ocean just a few minutes into the voyage, and everybody is super lucky to be alive until the plane starts to sink. It's headed to the ocean floor, and there is a limited amount of time that they could be rescued. This man is as evil as you can get. He captures young girls and keeps them in his basement. Don't worry, early on, 2 of them are gonna escape, but those scenes in the basement had me feeling like I was trapped there with them. You're going to a fancy dinner party with your college friends only to get trapped there, forced to play a very deadly and sinister game. And there we have it. If you are a super claustrophobic person, probably don't read these, because I'm not, and these ones were still so terrifying to me, but I hope you enjoy these ones just as much as I did.